What's up with y'all? What's the deal? It's me and OPING, and today I'm back in a bit playing my boy Dr. Mundo in the top lane. I really did want to get an invested game for y'all, but this champion is just perma banned every single game, so probably just gonna have to wait for that. But nonetheless, we was up against the GAREN matchup. Today we're gonna be messing around with some MOG Mundo, mainly to match GAREN sustain and really give him a taste of his own medicine. I also decided to go MOG here because there's no champions who really build into Blade of the Rune King, so not really any max HP damage. So it's a pretty good MOG game. So if you guys really want to know when to choose Warmonks over Heartsteel, just look for champions who build into Bork. If they do not, then that's the green light. Simple. Let's get right into it.
The lanes are swapped. Welcome to wildrift.
Welcome to Mundo's business conference. Do not confuse.
So running into lane here, my main plot going into the GAREN lane is mainly to really respect him early and farm safely. Now the good thing about Mundo's level 1 to GAREN's level 1 is it actually is pretty even as long as you are landing your Qs. But what I do recommend is not really trading too much HP with the GAREN because he does have that regen advantage on you. But also if he is an experienced GAREN, you can take advantage of him. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, I'm really spacing out the GAREN very well, really maximizing my damage output while denying his. We're also level 1 right now, so I'm not really pushing up too much. Once we do get our E though, I can definitely force onto him. So as you see me, we're gonna go for a short trade. We're gonna back up here, we're gonna wait for our CDs, auto Q, auto, and he ends up going down for the first blood. Now my advice to going into the GAREN matchup really is, if you're planning on trading him, please commit to it. If you don't see no kill potential, it does not make sense to trade into him because, as I said before, he's going to regen. So if you are looking for a play, you have to commit to it. Without a commitment, you're just shooting yourself in the foot at the end of the day, and you're going to ruin your laning phase. Simple. So after picking up the kill, we're going to look for bees, and I will be building into Warmonks here. So just off of assessing the enemy team, I already know what my next 3 items will be. Finna be building into the Warmogs, then going into Heartsteel, then building into the Spirit Visage, mainly off the fact that enemy team is mainly AP damage. But I will build into Plated Steelcap just to deal with the GAREN and the Jhin. But as you can see here, I'm not really scared of taking any trades into the GAREN, mainly off the fact that we do have an HP advantage and my ult was coming up. I wanted to force a play here, but he ended up burning flash. I missed the Q as well, so we just needed to give up on that play. It is what it is though. Still in a very strong state, and honestly, I will still try and force here, although he has his ult. I was kind of just watching out for that, so we're just gonna pick up the crab here and see what we can do from there. Alright, so I'm waiting for GAREN to mess up here. Q lands, auto E, and we end up selecting the kill. I was really betting him heavy because I did know that he saw I was low HP. He probably didn't think I had enough damage to actually kill him. But thanks to my E, I could just auto him low enough to hit my E threshold so that we could collect the kill. Simple. We're going to farm out this tower for a little bit. Then we're going to take bees and build into our Mogra. Simple. Alright, y'all, so we did pick up our Warmonks. Unfortunately, I did not pick up my Ruby Crystal, so the Warmonks is not activated yet. But once we do pick up that Ruby Crystal, we will have that activated and we will be able to abuse that regen factor nonetheless. Really not too afraid of the GAREN whatsoever. We are in a strong state. Now realistically, you guys could easily swap this out for the Heartsteel. It's really up to preference, but for me personally, I like the regen from that Warmogs, especially early game. Just being able to force random plays and getting away with it, I just find that very satisfying. But nonetheless though, I'm really just going to assert my dominance in lane and just take ridiculous trades into the game. Wanted to flash Q ignite did not plot out the way I wanted to because we did miss that Q. Is what it is though. Really just looking to Q him and go underneath turret and auto E. That was the plot here. Missed the plot is what it is. Nearly surviving from that true damage, but is what it is though. I'll probably just try to push this out, look for B's, go from there.
Mundo king of water cooler banter.
Alright, so I wanted a gank from the Rengar here. Wasn't really afraid of this Garen since he did pop ult earlier, so he's not really a threat. Rengar is fighting Fiddlesticks in the jungle, so I'm not really afraid of making any plays into the Garen. Garen does get scared and burns his ignite, which I'm fine with. Really just watching the Garen mainly to see if he will rotate. So I will shove this wave in as fast as possible because I do see that Rengar and Fiddlesticks are scrapping in the jungle. So yeah, Garen ends up rotating. Cool. I end up rotating as well. We end up cutting off the Garen. The Q lands. We're just gonna run him down. Auto Q, auto E, auto Q, auto. Simple. Picking up the kill. Really ensure just to block off his exit. I thought this was a good play honestly, but I did not expect for the whole entire enemy team to be topside so early in the game. Kind of wild. Looks like bot lane actually has some map vision this game, so there's definitely going to be an issue, but it's just another obstacle that we have to overcome nonetheless. I really was trying to get Rengar to actually go to the Herald instead of focusing on Drake because bot lane is super fed. I didn't really think that they would actually be able to win this fight, but Rengar actually ends up popping off and taking out the Jin and the Yumi, which is very peak. We did pick up our Giant's Belt and the Kindle Gem, so our Warmogs is now officially activated, so we could definitely start to make some MOG rush plays.
Enemy slain.
Alright y'all, so after farming out the wave, I decided to start prepping up objective here. Ray just shot a Q out just to get it aggroed, and we're gonna just secure this scuttle, and Rengar is going to hex the gate all the way over here to secure the objective. Simple. Now with getting objective here, I will be able to take out the T1 top side. Garen did take advantage though, got the demolish proc on the turret. I was kind of cheesed about it nonetheless, so I'm really just full committing, trying to get my get back, you know what I mean? But I mean, the Mimic's gonna take care of that job on the turret. Turret's mad low now, and I'm gonna just take full advantage of this to possibly just force out this T1. Really just ignoring Garen fully, and we're gonna try to run him down here. My ult is up. I pop my ignite. We're going deep. Simple. I wanted to flash Q him, missed the Q unfortunately. Had to go a lot deeper than I thought I would. Fiddlesticks ends up rotating. I really thought that I could outplay this with my W, but unfortunately I didn't pop W fast enough. I got silenced and ended up going down. Nonetheless though, I still think we did pretty good, and we did pick up our hearts as well, so definitely in a strong state. Alright y'all, so at this point I'm just deciding to split push and possibly look to take the T2 now. We do have Warmogs, so I'm not really afraid of taking any dumb plays. I did queue up Spirit Visage for my next item just to deny the Zoe, deny the Fiddlesticks, deny the Yumi damage as well, and it's really just gonna help me sustain nonetheless. Bot lane is definitely being a nuisance, and they're constantly rotating into my lane because they do see me as a threat, which is very valid. I don't blame them for that, but it's getting on my nerves nonetheless. Really just wanted to steal the Gromp there, kind of get like heavy. We're gonna force this fight nonetheless. Really just focusing on bot lane. Ended up bursting out the Fiddlesticks. Jin ended up burning his flash as well. Not horrible. Fitz ends up going down to the Jin. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. We're just gonna reach in here with the Warmogs and just continue the split push.
Mundo file!
Alright, so with Morgana right beside me, I will try and force down this T2. Not afraid of the Garen whatsoever, so we end up forcing a play on him. End up flashing, autoing him to secure the kill. And we're just going to take out this T2 for free. Fiddlesticks thinks that he can contest here. I just really go in. My ult's coming up in 2 seconds. I am not scared whatsoever. We pop the Fiddlestick. Instantly set my sights on the Jhin. He's dealing damage, so I respect him. Rengar ends up going in though. He ends up popping out the Jhin, which is very good luck. And bro, we's in a very, very strong state. We're just watching over the Rengar to see if anything will happen. Looks like they didn't commit to anything, so we're just gonna make moves all the way to the Drake now, secure that. Then we could look for bees and pick up our Spirit Visage, bro.
Mundo file! Everyone else, keep working. Mundo never fly cold.
Alright, so with Spirit Visage acquired, I did opt to pick up a Bramble Vest just to deal with that Yumi healing. It was kind of getting kind of annoying, especially when I'm going for plays and they're regenning like half the HP bar. So I was definitely opting for that Thornmill buy. Definitely going to help into the Fiddlesticks as well. Just healing in general. Very good item pickup. Usually I do go for that Titanic buy, but in certain cases, just going for the defensive item and making sure I'm itemized properly just outweighs everything else.
Micromanage like a boss. Mundo play!
Rampage. Double kill.
Alright, y'all, so my team is clearly putting in work on the opposite side of the map, so I was really just going to take this opportunity to possibly look to make plays on the T3. So I decided to just fight the Garen here, see what I could do. I wanted to burst out the Zoe, so I instantly pop on her, run her down. Thought she was going to die. She didn't end up going down. That's what it is. Ray just going to run away. Garen really tried to burst me out. My HP is too high at this point, and with the MOG rush, I will just regen off of all that damage. Ray just looking to possibly go for a Baron Nasher play, mainly off the fact that Fiddle burnt a lot of his sums earlier. He does not have flash, so there's no really way of him engaging whatsoever. So Ray just gonna ping out the Baron and see if we can secure Baron here.
Mundo file!
Your team has slain Baron Nashor.
Alright, y'all, so with Baron Nasher secured, I was really just looking to get a pick on anybody, so I really just went on to the Garen. Really just trying to force a fight so that when we do have the Baron or the Tech T, we can look for plays. I went deep here, very deep. I actually survived there, pretty insane. Ray just gonna regen back up off the MOG rush, but we're gonna look for pushes onto the T3 nonetheless and go from there. I was really just zoning out the Zoe here, making sure that my Rengar didn't get popped. But I ended up going way too deep, and we do end up going down. Alright, y'all, so after my visit to the gray screen, my team were making pushes on the bot side to take out the T3. Ray just gonna look to take out the T3 top side as well. My team is putting in work though, nonetheless. You gotta love it when your team can function without you. That way I can actually make plays, but they securing kills on the Garen and everything. So this is pretty much the game decider, and the minions are Baron buff. So we will just take this out and take out this T3 for free. Nexus is open as well, so pretty much GG's though. But I hope y'all did enjoy this video nonetheless. I definitely had fun playing this game and bringing back the MOG rush. It's really up to you. You can also go the regular Mundo build with Hearthstone Sunfire. It would have worked nice this game as well, but it's really up to preference. Just giving you guys different itemization ideas. But nonetheless though, if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. But before that though, let's see how we did this game.
I'm just getting started.
So we finished off the game 7-3-3. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a comment, liking the video, and subscribing. It's Nopings. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.